There we go. That's all we spent to make this curry. Welcome back. Now, this recipe is unique. It's probably going to be the most cost-effective curry I've ever made. It's for a family of 4 or 4 portions just for yourself, and I'm going to try and make it around the £5 mark. Now, it might be a little over, it might be a little under, but include this as part of your weekly shop. Now, this isn't for people that only have £5 in the whole world and they want to go to the supermarket and make a curry. This is based on the fact that you have things like salt, maybe some oil, things like that. I think you catch the drift, and we're going to try and make it flavoursome with as fewer ingredients as possible. If you can get this even cheaper, I'll be really impressed. But don't just tell me you got it cheap. I want you to list where you got the ingredients from. But let's check out the ingredients and see how low we can go. I've opted for chicken thighs on the bone. Yeah, for all those people that don't like on the bone, to keep it cheap, it really needs to be on the bone. These did have skin on, but I've taken the skin off. And besides which, nice authentic curries have bone in, so we'll get some extra flavour. I've got 2 tins of tomatoes. These are the essentials range. If you can afford a little more, go a grade up. So this chicken came from Aldi. I paid around £2.99, and the 2 tins of tomatoes are around 40p each. So we're looking around the £3.80 mark. This is a whole bulb of garlic, and it had around 7 cloves, so we want to get as much flavour from the garlic in this curry as we can, and I finely chopped it. Here we have 3 red onions, medium in size, and we're going to sweeten those down. I'm going for a nice curry blend that I've always used since I was young, the Raja brand. I think they produce a nice all-round savoury curry powder. Now this curry powder has every spice that a curry needs: cumin, coriander, turmeric, chili powder, and it's going to give a nice curried flavour. That was £1. Now if you want to add that to the bill, it's £1. I got this for £1, but we're only going to be using 3 tablespoons, and if you did a costing, that amounts to about 15p's worth. And a small amount of coriander. Again, got this from a Turkish shop. I think it was like 60p a bunch. See if you can beat that where you live. Let's put in some oil, assuming you've got some oil. I'm using olive oil, but you can use vegetable oil. I'm using about 4 or 5 tablespoons. Let's go in with our onions and our garlic. Now I'm going to gently simmer these for around 10 minutes to soften them right down, and I'll be right back. See you in 10. Right, so I've been cooking these onions and the garlic down for around 10 minutes. Let's take a look. So they're slightly golden brown. What we're going to do now is add the curry powder, and we're going to just fry that down for around 30-40 seconds. It's going to go like a thick paste. Have some water on hand just in case things start to get too dry and burn. Use a non-stick pan, by the way. Nothing will stick. And add a splash of water. That's right, beautiful. Right, so let's throw in our chicken. We're just going to seal the chicken. Now we're going to cook this curry for around an hour on a medium to low simmer, and we want that chicken to get so nice and tender that it should come off the bone really easy. There we go. So there's the masala base and our chicken. Okay, once we've sealed the chicken, we're going to add in our tomatoes. Give that a stir. Make sure all of that curry powder, the onions and garlic mix in nice with those tomatoes. We're going to simmer this now for an hour. We're going to add some water so it's got some cooking fluid to simmer down. Most of that will evaporate back out again. Put the lid on and check on this every 15-20 minutes and give it about an hour, and it should be ready in that time. I can't wait to see what this tastes like given the amount of money we've spent, and I'll be back with you in about an hour. Right, so that's been simmering for an hour. Should we take a look? Let's have a look. Doesn't that look gorgeous? Beautiful. Look at that lovely gravy there. Now, I'm not tempted to taste it just yet because I want to add some salt. So I'm going to add a teaspoon. Give that a stir. It looks really rich and sumptuous. Beautiful. Right, let's give that a taste and see whether we need to add some more salt. No, I actually think that's perfect. You can add some coriander and save a little for garnish. There you go, a lovely, beautiful chicken curry. Now, I want to say to you, we've done this on the cheap, but if your pocket stretches to it, add in a nice dollop of natural yogurt or some Naga pickle or some mango chutney and well as black pepper. Let's stick some black pepper in there. I'm sure you've got some black pepper at home. Come, let's push the boat out. And that, my friends, is now ready. Let's plate it up. So there we go. There's my baby. I'm going to give this a nice live taste test here. So it just goes to show that you don't need to spend a fortune. Prices differ across the country. Maybe where you live, it's a lot cheaper or more expensive. I'm in London, so I expect things to be more expensive here. But let's examine this forensically and see what it tastes like. It certainly looks the part. So look at the chicken. Really tender. I told you that that would just fall off the bone, didn't I? That's amazing. That's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Have another bit. Look, chicken just melts away. And you know, I can give you some advice here. Curries the day after, for those that cook curries, always taste so much better. It's worth cooking this the day before you need it. That was worth the effort. And it was worth the £5 note. There we go. That's all we spent to make this curry. If you like the content and you want to see more like it, don't forget to like and subscribe to the video. It really helps me out. I will see you in the next one where I will be making a nice Indo-Chinese dragon chicken. If you want to support the channel, I've still got a few aprons left. Go buy yourself one or someone you love. For now, I'm out and I'm out of here. God, this is bloody superb.